After I learned that this was a thing, I kind of dug into the research a little bit, and absolutely because of how it causes tension around the hyoid bone, which is kind of right here, right below the jaw,
Mhm.
that will cause the head to be pulled forward, which will misalign the spine and cause muscle tension that can be a trigger. So,
Yeah,
so it's definitely something that, and apparently it's not
postures.
uncommon to have a missed tongue tie in adulthood because
Oh,
it's
for sure.
minor enough that it didn't affect the children. And you can probably speak to this better than I can, Dr. Toni.
It's well, and I have not seen, I don't personally have any clinical cases that I can think of where it was triggering migraines. But also, like you're right, the diagnosis is hard because we've changed the bar so much over the last 10 years, 20 years. Um, where 20 years ago, when I was in dental school, we were never taught about tongue ties at all. And I had a baby who we had a really rough nursing experience, and and I didn't realize until much much later that it was, yeah, she was tongue tied, and if we had known that, we could have revised it and hopefully, improved the issue. But so there's a ton of, I'm tongue tied, I have not had mine revised yet, but just didn't know because I compensate well enough, even, through childhood. I didn't have any speech issues. I actually nursed okay. But that's where we see these, okay, like if we release the tongue tie, then all of a sudden, yeah, you're freed up to where you don't have to have that forward head posture anymore. It relieves tension in the traps, so your shoulders have less tension. So it makes sense that, yeah, if there was some spinal issues, forward head posture, some tension in the neck and the shoulders, where that could be a trigger for some people if they're struggling with migraines.